Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Hi, welcome to Darkest Dawn Tarot. Aquarius, this is your reading for whenever you find it. This is a timeless reading. I am going to be pulling past, present, and future energies for you. And we will see what is going on. We'll see what the energies are looking like and what you're working with right now. If you like this reading, please, 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 please do me a huge favor so I can keep doing this content. Like, share, comment, most importantly, subscribe, because that helps the algorithm more than anything. And then I can keep doing this for you if you like this message. If you don't, and this isn't your reading, it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. I will be doing more regardless. And so, because I just love doing this, this is my thing. So I will hopefully have a reading that resonates with you if this one doesn't. If not, as with any tarot message, take what does. If there's a message in here for you, you'll find it. Use your discernment. If there isn't, then check your other placements or something. I've got all signs out other than yours right now, so I'm sure you can find something for yourself in there. Right, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Cross watchers are always welcome. So let's get going. Let's just start pulling cards here. I have shuffled these plenty, but I'm going to cut them one more time, and then we will get going on this. So, all right. I'm an intuitive reader, just so you know. So as much as the cards play a huge role in this, for the most part, it is just my intuition and how things go. And we're already getting messages for the highest and greatest good of Aquarius, please. Okay. Yep. Well, all right. I saw that Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I saw it when it was when I split the deck or something. And I don't even know what order these came out in now, but I'm going to take them how I feel I need to take them. Okie dokie. Yeah, I feel like this one was here. That's where this goes, in the middle. And much like all the signs I've read for lately, I'm getting a lot of cards in the past energies and in the future energies because I have not done a reading for a while. So I've got 5 for you right now. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This is actually very beautiful energy. There's a little bit of stuckness. There's a little bit of contemplation. But, and like I said, the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But that's the stuckness and the stagnation has been going on with everyone right now. So do not feel alone in that. That is pretty much a universal constant as far as energies are concerned at the moment. I'm going to get all your cards on the table before I, do an overview. So there was a flipper here. Yeah, it was the Knight of Cups. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's keep going here. Okay. One more. All right. Current energies, please, for Aquarius. Current energies. Highest and greatest messages, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? All right. That's plenty. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Temperance, the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune came out sideways, so I'm going to take it as such, as did this card, which is the Ten of Cups. I'm going to take that sideways as well. Our next one was the Lovers. And then we have the Devil in reverse. All right. I am going to show you these. I'm going to show you these cards so that way you can see them, but I have to do a particular thing. So here's these with the sideways. One of these days I'll get one of those fancy overhead cams so I don't have to do this. But this one I have to be particular with. So I'm sure we all know what the Lover's card looks like, but I'm just proving to you without the glare that it's there. I just have to cover up the naked bits because I cannot bring myself And same with the Devil card here. I cannot bring myself to Sharpie over my cards because I consider that to be sacrilegious. But that's just me. And then we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. Oh, there was another card here. How did I? Oh, the Sun. Oh, okay. How did I not see that? Okay, well, I'm going to put that like kind of crowning there. How did I not see that one? Oh, a little oversight. Interesting. Oh, there is a lot going on for you, Aquarius. There's a lot of choice happening here. And there's a lot of in-between energy. There's a lot of new beginnings, there's a lot of pause, there's a lot of start. But, okay, because both of the nights that you have so far are in reverse, which to me feels like a bit of a stalemate that you're in. Yeah, it feels like a bit of stalemate with a choice. That Devil in reverse with the Lovers, though, because those two cards are mirror images of each other, right? They're the positive and the negative of the same. Well, I mean, they're not exactly. Like I'm reducing them down to the bare minimum of that, but they are synonymous in a lot of ways. So anyway, let's get your future energies out. I'm going to try to just keep my cards away from my candles. And we'll... Future energies for Aquarius, please. Any more? Thank you. And the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Cups. The first night you have upright. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. There is so much lack of movement in this read. It's kind of impressive. I mean, probably doesn't feel like that for you. Yep. So we have the Hermit in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, and then the Chariot in reverse. All of your major arcana in your future energies are in reverse. What have you been talking about to the divine? That is what I want to know. The Six of Swords came out first, and then this Hermit came out after the Chariot, or before the Chariot. Sorry, I'm just organizing these in the way that I broadly remember them coming out. I mean, it really doesn't matter because the energy is the energy. I just like for my own sake. It's not really like it tells a storyline, but I mean the storyline is the same regardless of the order of the cards. Oh, and then this Queen of Pentacles. How do I keep missing a card for you? This is the first time I've done this. Okay. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 cards in your outcome. 2, 4, 6, 7 in your current energies, and 5 in your past energies. So obviously there's a big message here. And I do pull clarifiers despite the amount of cards on the table. Don't worry about that. There will be. I'm going to try to pull these close. Actually, maybe I should keep the nudie ones out of frame. Never mind. Okay. Let's dissect, shall we? Let's figure out what the heck is going on with you. Now, I gotta keep my water away from the candles because otherwise it just gets really, really hot. Okay, so, and then I burn myself every time I reach for it. It's not okay. That's not okay. So there feels like a stalemate or a pause on some sort of passion project, dream, wish, drive, motivation. It feels like something was a bit on the stuck side. Like, And this Mercury retrograde, or all the retrogrades that have happened, because this is your past energies, right? So all the retrogrades that have happened could have interfered in a way where they've gotten you a bit discouraged, because that's kind of what this feels like here. It feels like in your past energies, like you were given an opportunity, you were trying or aiming for something, and yet it just, it was like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of scenario. But you had the motivation and the drive and the passion to see it through. You were really, really wanting whatever this was to work out for you. So your motivation was there, but the external factors that were supporting it, or in this case, not supporting it, were getting in the way. You kept running across, what's the word I'm looking for? You kept coming across like blockages. I was trying to find a different word, but it'll come to me. But in your current energies, it's looking like you've got a little more help with this endeavor, and you finally actually attributed patience to the strength that you had. Like, I mean, you didn't give up on whatever this was. You were still, gung-ho about it. You were still moving forward, even though you were having to take a step back at pretty much every turn. You weren't being deterred from it in any way. But now you've started to recognize that patience is necessary, because sometimes when we butt up against these walls, despite how determined we are, it is for a purpose. Timing's just not right. It doesn't mean that our passion and our drive and our idea isn't the right thing to be doing for us. It just means that the timing's not quite there. So you basically, it feels like you have, with this Wheel of Fortune, you've been having to wait till timing catches up with you. Like you were a bit ahead of, it's like when you're, roasting a chicken. Like you might be really, really hungry and want it now, but obviously you have to wait to cook it fully. Otherwise you're going to get sick. So you can't just pull it out of the oven when you decide it's ready. You got to wait till the chicken's done. So it feels like that. It feels like you were trying to hurry this thing along, but kept hitting these blockages. But those blockages actually, and I have to say this before I clarify, those blockages and the timing pause in your mind, the timing pause, even though it's all happening in the right divine timing for you, the timing pause is necessary, because that's where this Ace of Pentacles comes in. This is how this whole thing can be better for you than you even thought it was going to be, when it's done in the right timing, if you do not rush it. And that's where I'm happy this Sun card came out, because there's a release here. There is a choice and a release. And I feel like some of the blockage might have been around information. Like you didn't have all the facts before you started. So maybe, quite possibly, say, I don't know how to explain this. So say whatever you were doing, say it was a business venture, right? And you wanted to start up a new business, right? And someone just said, oh yeah, it's super simple. Just, you talk to a friend and they were like, oh yeah, it's super simple. I did something similar. Don't worry, you don't need to get a business license. Just go ahead and do it anyway, and don't worry about the business license thing. Whatever. This is just a hypothetical. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, once you've started it up and you get going and you're making a little bit of progress, someone comes in and goes, hey, where's your business license? And you're going, what now? I was told I didn't need one. And they're like, by whom? And you're going, well, by a friend that did the same thing. And you're like, well, and then they're like, well, that's not how this goes. You need a business license from day one. So you're shut down until that point. It's not impossible for you to fix that. It's totally a fixable thing, right? Like you just get your business license, but you were a little bit ahead of the game and you didn't have all your information, right? It just feels like that. Like, and that's simply a hypothetical, right? Like if I was to apply this to a relationship, because this very well, I am getting some love vibes from your current energy. If I was to apply it to an information, or, all right, thanks, Mercury retrograde. Can we try that over again and clearly? Thank you, please, and thank you. Let's just take a sip of water. If we were to apply that information to a relationship, which it seems like here, in that there is relationship vibes, it's one of those things that it's like maybe you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself with the relationship. Like maybe you're coming off the heels of a past relationship and you still have some of your ex's stuff in the house, or they still have some of their ex's stuff in the house, or there's still some paperwork that needs to be divvied up and signed. Like they haven't quite fully moved out, but you met this perfect person and you guys have started dating. And even though the relationship was long dead, done, over with on their part, or long dead, done, over with on your part, there's still some loose ends where you or your partner or your current partner, your future partner, the person that you're now involved with, is still kind of connected in some way to their ex, and it's not quite totally buried and gone. And so there's still some cleaning up of that to do. And they might not have been forthcoming with it. You might not have been forthcoming with that. So it's a bit murky right now. But again, totally not impossible, because with the sun here, obviously you're chasing your happiness and it is coming to you. There's still just a little bit of that little shadow from the past that's coming through that needs to be cleaned up, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, overlap in relationships happens all the time. Or relationships moving too quickly happen all the time, right? Like, and when I say too quickly, I mean it's just as quick as both parties want it to. Like, there's no such thing as too quickly. What works for you works for you. Okay, so if it feels right, it feels right. And I say that because I've got the Knight of Cups and the Justice at the bottom of the deck. There might just be a little bit that needs to get cleaned up, right? Okay, so in your future energies, here's where things get a bit tricky. Here's where I feel you're focused too much on the worldly aspects of your life and not the spiritual. And I say that with love. I mean, it happens to all of us. We get caught up. But it feels to me like, again, too much quick movement without the right information and nurturing the wrong thing. I'm going to wait to clarify on this. And this has been happening a lot in my readings, where the future energies mirrors the past energies. Very different cards, but the energy is eerily similar. The current energy, what you're working with, is great, but it's like you progress, and I'm not just saying you, Aquarius, I'm saying pretty much every sign that I have read for, so this is a common theme. They'll progress from this one aspect of energy, this one source, into something that seems, again, like a step forward. Maybe a little hiccups along the way, but it's good. It's movement, it's progression, it's healing, it's growth, it's all the things. And then the future energy seems like it's an echo of the past. And as a reader, I'm sitting here going, what the, you know, like, are we caught in a loop? Are we all caught in a loop? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Like, what didn't we learn over here? Or what didn't we learn here that is causing us to have to repeat it over here? And I got chills when I mentioned that. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out here. Where am I at? 19 minutes. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out here just to see what the hey-hoo is going on. These cards, I gotta get a new deck. They're bent and they don't shuffle well anymore. I love them. I absolutely love them. I mean, they're the exact same as this deck. They're the same as this deck, but they're just a little more like sepia tone, and they've got a different back. And I like this back better than this one, but these ones are like the cush cards, like they're like, you know, like proper like casino playing cards. So they have a longer shelf life. These ones, however, are not the highest quality. They're prettier, but they don't have the highest quality. So they bend easier, and then therefore it's harder to shuffle. That was my card gripe for anyone that cared to listen while my shuffle ramble. Okay, let's clarify past energies for Aquarius, please. Clarify past energies, highest and greatest messages, past energies, please. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Okay, yeah, this very easily could. Same card. So, you know what? All the other readings I've done lately have seemed very work related. This to me actually seems more like a love reading. And if it's not about love, because it doesn't always have to be about love, it can very easily be about, like all love readings are also, in my opinion, connections with your higher self, right? So if you're not interested in love, if that's not something for you, also you can always relate love to work. Relationships are relationships are relationships, and your relationship with work can be just simply what I'm describing as a relationship. So let me explain why I said that. It's not just because of the Knight of Cups showing up twice. That to me just says that you're focusing on where you can put, because it's at the bottom of the deck, you're focusing on where you can put your love, your energy, your passion, right? That's what that says to me. But what we have here is the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Here's what made me think that this is a relationship situation. A relationship or a collaboration. And again, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. There's some sort of soul bond here. And again, it could be with work, could be with a friend, could be with a family member. For those of you that have kids, it could be with a kid. If it's not, if none of that pertains to you, I feel it could also, because the Two of Cups does represent your higher self, there is a deep contemplation here and a lot of work going into, because of the stagnancy and the lack of progress around whatever relationship is in question for you, right? So whatever relationship, just apply it to whatever relationship matters to you. And that's the focus of, that's been the focus of your attention. And it feels like at times you're making progress, but then at other times you're not. I like that all these cards are in the upright. The only thing, the one card, the 2 cards that's standing out the most is, I feel you've put yourself, or the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups, I feel you've put yourself in your own purgatory. When the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this like stuckness, and this frustration with the Strength, and because the Knight of Wands in reverse is frustration, and the Strength card, it's having all this energy and this drive and this passion, but not knowing where to allocate it. I feel like that's what's happening right now with you, or what was happening with you, and trying to collaborate with people, trying to get involved, trying to put yourself out there, trying to connect with your higher self, however that fits for you, whatever relationship aspect it is, but you're so caught in your mind and in your feels that you're closing off. And this is the blockage. I mean, you've got the Hermit, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. Those are very intuitive cards, and they're blocked right now for you. they're blocked. You've blocked off your higher self. And with the Wheel of Fortune sideways here and the Devil and the Lovers in your current energy, this blockage that started over here is just moving forward, and it doesn't look like you're letting it go in order to release these things. Because I would prefer to see the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Chariot in the upright, because that is progression. That is moving forward. That is the hand of the divine on your shoulder, guiding you through this stuckage, right? So there's got to be a release in your mind. Your heart's open. You want to place it somewhere. You want to move forward with it. Your heart chakra is doing its jam. It's doing its thing. It's open. It's ready. It's giving. I'm a little concerned it's giving to the wrong aspects of your life, though. Or the energy is being put into the wrong place with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's really what's been showing up for me. And that's calling out more with this Four of Cups. It's that the Ace of Pentacles came in and you didn't, how do I say this? The Ace of Pentacles came in, and I think you were almost blind to it. Or it was a temporary fix. Because it's a fresh start. And yeah, no, you weren't blind to it. You saw it, but it's a fresh start. You're just not completely, you don't have the patience to see through, because there's some healing here. Okay, let me get those before I get too far ahead. Yeah, be mindful of being too much in your head right now, Aquarius, which, I mean, you're an air sign. That's the equivalent of me saying to a water sign, be mindful of being too much in your feelings. So it's kind of a dumb thing for me to say. So forgive me for that. Because honestly, like, oh, hey, air sign, don't talk too much. Don't think too much. Don't overanalyze anything. All right, fine. Earth sign, don't be too fucking grounded. Sometimes the things just that come out of my mouth, it's very redundant, but anyway, it illustrates my point. I feel like family and friends in the past have helped you, and I feel like there's been something that has gotten you to that space of patience. Like maybe someone reminded you that, good things take time. I feel like that, like maybe an old friend or something to that effect, or a sibling even could have, you could have reached out and been like, hey, need a bit of a buddy right now. This is what's going on with me. I feel like I'm stuck and I'm overthinking everything and blah, 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 blah. And they've helped out to make you see this Ace of Pentacles in a way and realize that, in order to like that the sun is within reach. It's like right in the center of your reading. So the sun is there and you are happy. But it's how you hang on to that I'm questioning. So let's clarify current energies for Aquarius. Highest and greatest messages, please. Current energies for Aquarius. Highest and greatest messages. Current energies for Aquarius, please. Highest and greatest messages. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Ha! Again. Knight of Cups. I'm going to call this reading your Knight of Cups reading. Okay, we've got Judgment, Justice. Some of you could have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, by the way. Five of Pentacles, 10 of Cups again, and the Chariot upright. These are all upright cards. These are fantastic. So I want to know what happens in your current energies that leads you to the Chariot in reverse. I have a feeling it has to do with this Five of Pentacles. Somehow, you're not, oh, here it is. Come on, Aquarius. Don't do this to me. Why are you scared of your own happiness? Why do you feel like you don't deserve it? It's going to happen for you either way, and you want somewhere to put those feelings. Oh, gosh. Okay, Aquarius, I got to tell you one thing right now. And I really hope you hear me. Change is uncomfortable, right? It can make us doubt so much about our lives, about ourselves, about who we are, about our purpose here. When it comes upon us, you have so much major arcana. When it comes upon us, change is difficult. The prospect of choice, being presented with choice, is difficult. And it does make you question all these things. I have to say to you right now, as an Aquarius service announcement, you are worthy of everything this universe has to offer. You are worthy of all the positive, all the high vibrational, all the love, all the passion, all the gifts this universe has to give. You are worthy of it. Because right now, the Aquarius I'm looking at doesn't feel like that. And they don't feel like they deserve it, which is a bunch of fucking folly. You can go from happy 1 minute and a rebirth and a fresh new start. And that's what's causing you to question these things. Why am I happy? Why are you overthinking that? Just be happy. Just accept it. Be in the present. Be in the moment. Accept that happiness. Move forward with your Knight of Cups. He's the only cup you've got moving forward. Accept and receive the love and the blessings that are being given to you, the wheel that's turning in your favor. Aquarius, I need to give you a big, big hug right now. Because you are being guided by the divine. I just feel like your trust isn't fully there, and I feel like you keep questioning every time things go well for you. I understand that it could come from this 1 step forward, 2 steps back situation that you were in. Okay, let's do future energies. Clarify future energies, please. Because I gotta get out. I'm already at 33 minutes. Holy Moses. Okay. Yeah. The moon. 3 of Wands wanted to come out, and the King of Swords. Anything else, please? Thank you. Right. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. And another reverse knight. Okay. You know what? And he's the slowest moving knight. Look, I'm going to pull some advice cards because your future energies are a bit on the murky side. Because I feel like you're reverting back to this place you were in, if not worse than before. And there's zero need. You've let go of that devil. You've released yourself from the chains. This Queen of Wands energy, and the Sun again, and death. Yes, this is a huge change. And 7 of Pentacles again. You have been nurturing something, but you're going through the growing pains right now, and it's uncomfortable for you. But you know who the Queen of Wands is? She is a boss ass bitch. She is confident beyond confident. Beyond confident? Confident beyond confident. That's what I meant to say. I think I said be all, but sure. She's the be all of confidence. She doesn't need anyone to tell her how amazing she is, how attractive she is, how spontaneous and passionate and driven and fearful and forceful. I said fearful. I didn't mean fearful. I meant forceful she is. I mean, she's someone that people are afraid of because confidence can be seen as intimidating. She doesn't need to be told that she's a boss-ass bitch. And gender aside, this could be for any of you Aquarius out there. It's for, like, and same with the King of Swords. They're forward-facing court cards. They're the come at me bro cards. They're the like, you want to step to me? I got something to say. And with the moon here and all this major arcana in reverse, you're going through a deep transformation. This new moon could have been really prevalent for you. And that could be where and it could come up right up until the next full moon. This could be where this all comes about. But you've got the Queen of Cups, or not the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles here. Sorry, I saw the Knight of Cups, and you've got that too. You're trying to place your heart path somewhere. And you're trying to nurture and grow something, and you're trying to move forward. You just don't know what. There's some shadow work that needs to take place, Aquarius. And it is scary to deal with, but you've got the strength and the courage. And this is why this comes back to here, and this comes back to here. And in the interim, you have blips of happiness, which is great, blips of comfort, because you're starting to see little glimpses of who you can become, who you are becoming, not who you can become, who you are becoming, who your higher self, your inner child and your higher self is healing, and how it's speaking to you. That is this Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning. That is the Strength card. That's what you're nurturing and growing. And yes, it's going to make you feel alienated from your peers, from people around you. I can't help that, but it's your truth. And you're uncovering your truth. And the progress might be slow. And you might not know where to place your intuition or what to believe in right now. You might feel a little lost, but that's part of the temperance process. You're bossing up. You're 100% bossing up. Okay, so before this gets too long, I'm going to give some advice from the universe for this. I have so much to say, and I really wish I was doing extendeds right now, because I could easily talk for another 45 minutes about this, because this is intense. You are going through a massive karmic rebirth. There are things that you are cutting out. There are things that you are leaving behind. There are things that you are shedding like a snake in their skin. Like I said, I saw the Death card. I saw the Sun again. This is a new dawn for you. And yes, it might come in the light of the moon. The moon's right here. And some shadow work and some hefty manifestation. But trust me when I say, if you feel a little lost, you are not. You're just not hearing the universe right now. But that's okay, because you're going from... Pay attention to your dreams. Please pay attention to your dreams. You're hearing the universe, but you're blocking it out because you don't know how to receive it, because it's all too much. And that's part of this temperance and this Sun card. This rebirth that you're going through is massive. Whew. I mean, we are in the age of Aquarius. So if you expected that this was going to be easy and light on you, I don't know what to tell you. You chose to come back here during this time. Oh my Lord. I'm not putting the blame on you, but, you know, we all chose to come back here at this time, right? So here we are. I'm an Aquarius rising. I've been feeling a lot of this. I get it. I totally get it. One day I feel super confident in myself and who I am, and the next day I'm second guessing every decision I've ever made in my 40 years of existence. So, I get it. It's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde. All right, well, give me some advice from the universe, please. Advice for Aquarius. Advice from the universe, please. Just 3 cards. Just something simple. Advice from the universe. Advice, please. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Yep. The Hierophant wanted to come out. It flipped. But that wasn't what was at the bottom. The Hangman. Yes. Hangman was at the bottom of the deck. This is a new perspective for you. It's you got all major arcana. Oh, you got the Magician, the Empress, and the Tower. Yeah, your advice is accept the change, nurture the change, grow within the change, use it to manifest. That's your advice. Use it, work with it, work with the energy that's being given to you, that confusing, conflicting energy. It is providing you a new perspective and shaking up your traditional beliefs. This is a total foundation shift for you, Aquarius. And of course it is. Of course it is. I love that. I love that those are your three cards. The Magician, the Empress, the Tower. There is a huge, huge shakeup. I think the best way for me to leave this reading for you is to let you know just to be kind to yourself. Please be kind to yourself and be patient. This Temperance is standing out more than anything. Be patient and remember you have the strength. You found it somewhere in the past. It's there. It's within you. And the sun is at your back. It's here. The sun is present. The sun is present here. But changes are happening and it's for the betterment. If the sun has been, I don't want to say shadowing, but if the sun's been shadowing all of this transformation, then it's obviously for the positive. And justice and judgment, this is a karmic cycle, and the Chariot, this is a karmic cycle with the Wheel of Fortune that's changing, that's shifting for you in a way that is improving your life. And I can't say that your future energies are going to be any more comfortable than your past. So stay in the present, focus on the present, because remember, you have free will. And with this Magician, Empress, and Tower, embrace the change, nurture the change, grow with it, because it's happening for you. It's completely happening for you. And from a place of love. The Empress is nothing but love. All right. And I have nothing but love for you. And this Hangman energy, that is exactly it too. It's a new perspective. In the traditional card, he's got the sun around his head. This is huge for you, but there is some shadow work that needs to be done. And you're working through it, and I commend your bravery. And just know that I'm here supporting you if you need. I can't wait to do another reading for you and see how this all plays out. I love you. Trust in yourself. Trust in your higher self. Trust in the divine. And I'll speak to you soon. Love you, Aquarius. Take care.